All right, you guys, welcome to your first day of our Lucky to Lagree at Home challenge. Today's class is a 30-minute Shamrockin fun. We are going to start in the back with one light spring. If it is too intense in the back, you can do everything. We're starting in the back, in the front. That one light spring can be your black spring, or if you have the white spring, go ahead, use that white spring. You don't need anything else today, no bungees, no handlebars, nothing like that. We're gonna start with our knees on the carriage, forearms on your back platform. We're starting off today in that giant kneeling crunch. Meet me there in 3, in 2, and 1. So we're gonna pull that carriage with us to the back, knees on your carriage, forearms drop down to that back platform. Shoulders are gonna stay stacked directly over those elbows. And now from here, I want you to slowly start to bring that carriage in, round through that spine, make that rainbow arch in your back right here. Bring in the knees just under those hips and send it out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're relaxing those shoulders. The upper body is not moving at all right here. It's those legs that are coming in to pull that carriage in, using the core here though to move that carriage. Try to make sure you're looking back through those arms at those legs when that carriage comes in to get you deeper into that core. So sticking with that theme right here, think of that rainbow, right? St. Patrick's Day, all about that rainbow, right? Look back, round through that spine right here. Really get that arch in that back. So good. Almost there on this one. We're going to get off those arms right after this. Stay with me here. Relax those shoulders a little bit more. Pull that belly in tighter. Really wrap that core. You've got this. We're going to be holding it up in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's hold the next one up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold that next one up. Knees are stacked directly under those hips. You're looking back behind you right here. And now slowly pulse those knees in 1 inch and out 1 inch. So right here, you are still looking back through those arms at your legs. Your shoulders are dropped down away from those ears, and you're using that core to pulse it. We're going to sit on that carriage, hooking your feet under that back platform in 3, in 2, and 1. Remember, if you don't have a back platform, you're sitting on the floor with your feet hooked under that carriage strap. Hook those feet wherever you are. Start up nice and tall. Reach those arms out ahead of you here, and then take that body out, lengthening through the legs, lowering that torso back at the same time those legs are lengthening, and then exhale as you crunch up, lifting that chest up. We're not rounding over here. Feel that body growing taller with you as you come up, and then take it back down, lengthening that whole body back out right here. Beautiful job. We've got this. So giving those arms a quick little break right here, getting all that core work in. Try not to let those legs take over. I want you to take your time. Remember, it's not how many we do, it's about how slowly we go in the time we're in it. Lagree is all about that time under tension. So I've got my eye on the clock. You just worry about how slow you can go. We're trying not to gain momentum here. We want to really push those muscles to their challenge point. We want to take them to their limits today. You've got this. We have 30 minutes together today. That's it. We can do this. Commit to yourself right here. Set your intentions for this workout and stick to it. You got it. We're going to take it back for a hold in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Take it back with me and hold in 2 and 1. We're halfway back. We're holding it here. That chest is frozen. I only want you to move those legs. Bend those legs in and out right there. There it is. We're bending those knees in and out. We're taking our time. We're not rushing it. We're going to hold those knees in nice and tight in 3, 2, 1. Hold those knees in tight and pulse that chest. Little pulses up. Open up that chest to that ceiling there. Yes. We're going to flip it back around. Knees come back on to that carriage. Forearms come back to the platform in 3. Twist them to the right in 2 and 1. Let's hit that left oblique. So knees come down, left knee down, right knee stacks on top, and your feet dangle off the side of that carriage. From there, you're going to start to lift those hips Up, up, up towards that ceiling. You're looking back at those legs again. Ram through that spine, crunch into that left oblique, and slowly resist it back out. You've got it right here. Take that time, drop those shoulders down away from those ears. Try not to let the right knee rest on the carriage here. Try to keep it on top of that left knee. Now notice we tend to send our shoulders forward over those wrists. Try to send your body weight a few inches behind those elbows here. That's going to make a big difference in how you're feeling this movement. Also, try to open your hips up more to that right side. That twisting rotation here is going to make a big difference. We're going to lift it up and hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that last one up. You're looking through those arms at those knees. And now we pulse in, in, in. We're going to flip those knees the other way. Same thing in 3, in 2, and 1. Flip those knees the other way. So now your right knee is down, left knee is on top. Release that carriage out and slowly lift those hips up, 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 crunching, rounding into that right side of your body, feeling that crunch into the right oblique, releasing that carriage out. Feel the lengthening on that way out. Now right here, when we're crunching in this twisted position, I want you to think about getting the hips straight up to the ceiling and not letting them sit back on the heels as those hips come up. So really make that conscious effort right now to get your hips up to the ceiling and not sit back behind you as that carriage comes in. Take a look at that form, see how you're doing right here. Last one back here. Good news is we head to the front for the rest of your workout. This is it in the back. If you're already in the front, you're gonna stay there. You've got this. Keep going. We're gonna be holding it up in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold that last one up. Look back behind you at those knees. Hold it there and pulse it in, in, in. You're going to ride that carriage to the front, toes on the front platform, hands on the side rails. We're going reverse plank to pike in 5. You got this. Finish it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ride that carriage to the front. Hands come to the side rails of the carriage, toes on that platform behind you. You're holding out that high plank right here, soft bend in the elbows, thumbs point straight ahead on the rail so your knuckles are down to the floor. You're pushing back through those heels, legs are squeezing tight together. And now from here, I want you to pike it up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now don't worry how high your hips are getting here. I want you just to go as high as you can. Your range of motion is personal. If this is too much, take it to the knees. That's a great option here as well. You do you. Find the option that works best for you. I want those shoulders stacked over those wrists. The movement is coming from that waist. You're folding the body in half, piking those hips up. Look back at those legs when the hips are in the air. And then slowly release back out. 10 seconds, that's it. You're coming up. We're going right into escalator lunge for your right leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Bring it up and in. From here, roll on up, roll those shoulders down, step that right foot forward out on that carriage. Lift that left heel nice and high, take those shoulders, roll them down, look straight ahead. And now from here, we lunge down and out over that moving carriage. So right here, if you need a pull or chair, this is when we grab it. I want you to take that weight down, pause at the bottom, do a quick little form check. Make sure your right knee is stacked over that ankle. That is your green line. We want to see that line always. Right knee should try to get down so deep that it's in line with your hip. If you're not there today, don't worry about it. That's our goal. You're going to push through that heel, rising up slow. Keep the shoulders stacked over those hips in that silver line, silver angle, and take it down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you feel like your left hip is sinking here, I want you to squeeze that left glute to get it back up in line with the right one. You want those hips even here. Good. Taking it down nice and slow. We're just warming up that right leg right here. You've got this. Beautiful. Roll those shoulders down, pull that core in tight. A lot of core stability on this movement. If you're having trouble with that balance, just try to look straight ahead. That typically is the problem with our balance on this one. We're tending to look all around, and that throws that balance off. So if you look straight ahead and just focus on one point in the room, you're going to be able to stay more in control of that movement. Join me at the bottom for a hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it down right there. Yes, from here, we're going to kick that carriage out for your carriage kicks. Think of it as a little rock, right? We're shamrocking today. So kick that carriage out and drag it back in. There it is. Good. You got it. Stabilize. If the kick is too much, just hold. You're here for 5, 4. Bring that heel under that knee in 3, 2, 1. Hold that heel under that knee. Freeze it there. Push back to the top for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soft bend at the top. Remember, we're not letting that carriage hit that platform. We're working on staying under that constant state of tension the whole time right here. You got this. We have one more hold at the bottom coming up. One more set of those carriage kicks. We're going to call them rocks today. Let's stick with our shamrockin' theme. We're going to hold in 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold it down. Pause at the bottom. Yes. Now kick that carriage out. Drag it back in. Let's go. You got this. 15 seconds. We've got a spring change coming. You're going to be on one heavy spring. Take off the lights. Same mover in now, but on the heavy spring. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Bring it in. Reach down. Add on the red. Take off your light. And come back to the same position you were just in. But this time I need you to tuck those left toes against the rail behind you on that platform so that you're anchored in nice and tight. From there, the right heel is heavy out on that carriage just like it was before. Square the body off, same thing. And I want you to push heavy through that right heel to get your body down low. Pause again at the bottom and resist it back up. Now, because we're on that heavy spring, that carriage wants to slam in all by itself. I want your muscles right now to resist that from happening. Beautiful. We're taking our time. If you need to hinge slightly forward on this one, go for it. If you can keep that chest upright, you'll probably feel a core activation a little bit more. You do what works best for you right now. As long as you are going slow, remember that count. We come up and down at the same count. It's a 4, slow, 3, slow, 2, slow, and 1. Back down for 4, slow, 3, slow, 2, slow, and 1. That's your pace. We've got about 10 seconds right here. We're going to sink it down. We've got another set of those carriage kicks coming. Meet me low in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Hold it down nice and low. Get deep in that right side and kick that carriage out and in. Little carriage kicks right here. We're rocking it out. You got this. Tall spine right here. Open up that chest. You've got 5. We hold that heel back under that knee in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that heel back under that knee. Push it to the top for 4. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Soft bend to the top. Don't take that break. We're almost there. You've got this. Keep it going for me right here. Yes, you can. Powering through that right heel. Squeeze that right glute. If you feel that left hip sinking, squeeze it to bring it back in line. Yes, there it is. Almost there. You're doing amazing. Stick with me right here. We've got 10 seconds. Then we hold it at the bottom to wrap it up with that carriage kick coming. In 5, sink it down low. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold it low. Freeze it there. Yes, you can get that 1 inch lower. There it is. And now take that heel. Kick it out an inch. Drag it in an inch. Out and in. We have a 0 transition time coming because you're going to stay where you are. We're going reverse runner's lunge. Your footing is the same. Bring that heel under that knee in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Freeze that knee or that heel right under that knee. And now take this back left leg. Bend that knee in for 4, slow, 3, slow, 2, slow, and 1. Let's go out. 4, slow, 3, slow, 2, slow 1. I know it's on fire. This is it for that right leg. Let's go. We're already over halfway through this workout today. You've got this. Keep going. Keep that eye on the prize right here. Yes, you can. You are amazing. We are not in this one for as long. Know that and use it to your knowledge. You've got this. I know it's burning. Pound out that butt if you need to and keep going right here. Maybe drop those hips 1 inch lower if you're up for it. If you got to come up a couple inches, go for it, but try not to come up completely. We're working on really pushing those muscles to that point of fatigue. We're working on burning them out. So we're trying not to take that break right here. You are over halfway through this one. Keep going with me. We have less than 30 seconds in full range. Can you get 1 inch lower here? This is the time that we challenge ourselves. If you're not feeling that shake, that tremble, that is your sign to push it a little more. If you're feeling absolutely too much, listen to that body and come up out of it. You know what works best for you. I want you to always listen to your body here. We're gonna hold that left knee under that hip in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that left knee under that hip. If you can, let's dip it down and up. If that's too much, just hold. Find an option that works for you right now. You got this. You do you. This is your workout. You commit to yourself right now. 10 seconds is all you've got left. You're gonna step back. We're gonna turn to the right. We're going into a set of squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, you guys. Bring it in. Turn to the right. Bring that right foot to the platform, left foot on that carriage. Open that carriage about hip distance. Now, the closer your feet are together, the heavier it is. If you want less tension, walk your feet further out. So the foot on the carriage will go further out. Hold that carriage hip distance and take those hips down and back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push up through those heels. Watch these knees. Now in squats, what I tend to see a lot is people let those knees kind of cave in. Watch the knees. Keep them directly over, pointing straight in line with your toes. Not letting that carriage move. And then make sure when you're in a squat, your hips go back, but the knees are staying over the ankles. If you're going so low, but you're pushing your knees right here over those toes, that's your sign not to go as low. I want you to adjust that form and pay attention to your knees. I want you to always protect your knees in these moves. Protecting our body through our form is the priority here. Range of motion will increase over time as we work on our muscular strength and that endurance as well. So always pay attention to form. That's our priority. You can even put your hands on those kneecaps as a little self-reminder there to make sure those knees are not going crazy. You got it. Almost there. Take your time. Slow it down, right? As you come up, we're not taking that break. We're not locking up those knees. We're going to be holding it down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Meet me low in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold that last one down. Hold it low. Freeze it here. Little pulses. Up 1 and down 1. Good. Up and down. Let's go for 8, 7, 6. We have reverse runner's lunge in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. Bring it in. Close that carriage. Pivot back to the left to face the back. I want you to tuck the ball of that right foot against the back rail of your carriage platform. Bring that left heel out onto the carriage. Drop the hips low. So you're starting off in that low hold in that left lunge position. Make sure the left knee is stacked over that ankle. Freeze it here. And now slowly start to bend that right knee in, coming just under that hip, and push through that right leg to send it back out. So in this move, it's all about the stabilization for the left leg. The right leg gets that little added bonus because it's bending and extending, but our main focus here is gonna be that left leg. You've got this. So slow, slow, slow in and slowly out for 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it going right here. You got this. We're doing it. You have less than half the time remaining in this move. You've got that hold coming. We're going to reverse these leg moves back for this left leg. Can you drop those hips 1 inch lower right here? Stay with me. We're going to be holding that right knee under your hip in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that right knee under that hip. Freeze that carriage and pulse those legs down, up, down, up. You've got 10, 9, 8. You hold in 7, 6. We're not coming up. You've got 5. Hold it in 4, 3, 2, 1. Get low, get low, get low, get low. Hold it there. Press that right leg all the way out. Straighten that right leg. Hold it. And now we go right into your weighted escalator lunge. Press up through that left heel for 4, 3, 2, 1. So remember, now the right leg is straight and all the weight is in that left heel. This is it. You've got the last move right here for that heavy spring load. We're taking our time, controlling it right now. Pressing up through that heel, squeezing into the glutes. So good right now. You've got this. Take it down for 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. How low can you get in that left leg? Just watch that left knee. Make sure it's not going over that toe. Yes, so good. Open up that chest. Pull that core in tighter. How are you feeling right now? Listen to that body. Check in with yourself. Yes, you can. You are doing this. You committed to yourself. This is day 1 of this challenge. We are getting going here. We're setting the intentions for the month of March. Let's do this. We're going to sink it down in 3, 2, 1. Hold it down right there. Yes, you can. And let's go for that carriage kick. We're rocking that heel out and in right here. Kick it out. Bring it back in. Yes, so good. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold it in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that heel right under that knee and slowly back up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep going right now. You've got this. If you're struggling here, you can lighten up that tension by walking that left foot further out on that carriage. That's always a great option. So keep that in mind if you need that extra support right now. Almost done with this one. Hang in there. We're going to hold it down to finish before we go back to that light spring. Give me your last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Sink that last one down. Get heavy in that left heel. Hold it right there. Beautiful. Now from here, I want you to kick that heel out and resist in. There it is. Last set of those carriage kicks right here. Keep going. Keep breathing. You've got this. We're going to be back on 1 light spring. You've got the lightweight version of that escalator lunge coming up. You've got 5. Finish it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it up to the top. Close that carriage. Step down. Reach forward. You're back on 1 light spring. If you need more support, you're on 2 light springs. Step back to that front platform. Face that carriage. Walk that left foot back to that carriage surface. Place those right toes on that platform. Lift that right heel. Square the body off straight ahead. And let's go. Take it down and out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're sending that body all the way down, getting low, low, low in that left leg. Take your time. Anchor that heel into that carriage and push back to the top for 4, 3, 2, and 1. How high can you lift that right heel right here? We're keeping it super high. That's going to help keep the right hip in line with the left hip. You're squeezing that right glute here as well to also keep those hips in alignment. Try to stack the shoulders over the hips if you can, so that you're up nice and tall here in this lunge. But of course, if you feel too much in the lower back, take a slight hinge forward. Always listening to that body. You know what's best for you. I just am here to guide you through it. Press heavy every time you come back up through the left heel, not the toes. The toes tend to put all the weight into the knee and into the quad, and I want you pushing into the heel. That's the gateway to the glute. So really listen and focus on what muscles you're trying to focus on right here. You have 10 seconds. We're gonna take it down for that hold. Meet me low in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Sink it down, hold it at the bottom, and let's go for that carriage kick. We're shamrocking that carriage in and out right here. There it is. Beautiful. We're here for 10, 9. We're not coming up. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold it in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that heel under that knee. Push back to the top slow for 4. Slow. 3, slow, 2, slow, and 1. Back down. Let's go. 4, slow, 3, slow, 2, slow, and 1. So that's your pace right here. The slower you go, the more control you have, the safer you're being in the move itself. And the more you're gonna get out of it. Those legs are shaking, they're trembling. That's what I want you to feel right here. This is the last move you have for lower body. We've got a couple upper body moves and you are out of here. Let's keep going together right here. 15 seconds, and then we meet it at the bottom to finish. Yes, we're almost there. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, hold it down with me in 3, 2, 1. We're at the bottom, sink it low. Yes, you can. Hold it there, kick that heel out, bring it in. Kick it out and bring it in. Beautiful. 15 seconds, you've got this. Keep going. We're shamrocking it right here. 10 to go. We're gonna bring our knees onto that platform where your right foot is. Hands go out on your carriage in 3, in 2, and 1. Bring it in. Hands go onto the side rails of the carriage. Knees are on that platform. Drop those hips forward into that nice modified plank position. And now lower that chest down. We're going push-ups. Press it up. Inhale, lower down. So I want you taking your time right here. We're not going fast. These are Lagree style push-ups, right? So we go slow, taking that chest all the way down, pressing it back up. Inhale, relax those shoulders, elbows go out wide, relax those feet. You got this. We're almost done with this workout today, you guys. You are doing amazing. Let's keep it going right here. We've got this. We have a spring change coming up. We're going back to the heavy spring load to finish. Your knees are going to be on that platform. Coming up, you got it. Feel free to take it to the toes for your last 10 seconds here. If you're up for that challenge, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's close that carriage. Bring it in. Add on your heavy spring. Take off the light. And then from here, I want you to make a diamond shape. Today, we're going to call it a clover because why not? And bring those hands together onto the back center of that carriage rail. Your knees are on that cushiony part or right in the little crack on the back edge of that platform. Push your body out. So you're holding those bodies silent, and now just bend the elbows out wide and exhale, push that carriage out and away. So you're getting this nice chest press, feeling the triceps, feeling the biceps, feeling that chest right here, pulling that core in tight. It's supporting you in this stabilized hold. Yes, so good. We've got this right here. You have 2 moves left for the day. That is it. Let's finish it strong right here. Relax those shoulders. Yes, you can. We're going to bring those hands out wide onto the same rail, just wider, and go into a tricep press in 3, in 2, and 1. Bring those hands out wide. The palms are on that back rail. And then from here, bend those elbows. Let them kind of slide in right at your sides. Shoulders are down, and push back out. If this is too heavy, you can definitely do 2 blacks or a gray spring. You can also bring your knees down to the floor as long as you're not going to slip around too much. You've got this. Shoulders down. We have 1 final move coming. You have less than 30 seconds here. Let those elbows come in closer, closer, closer to you. Really get that full range of motion here. It's burning, it's shaking, but we know it's not forever. You've got this. We're gonna grab the rail where those palms are pressed against right now, and we're gonna pop to our toes, tucking those toes against the back rail where our knees are anchored against right now. In 3, in 2, and 1. Hold on to that back rail. Pop up to your toes. Anchor your toes against the back rail. You're in this mega high plank right here. From here, we're gonna go mega plank to pike in 3, 2, and 1. So fold that body in half. Nice and slow. It's gonna feel nice and controlled on the way up, and it's gonna feel intense to push it back out. That's where the core work comes in, and then a lot of resistance on the way up. So on the way out, you gotta use that core to really push that body out and down to the bottom, and then as you pike it up, that carriage wants to slam in. I want you to slowly resist it back in, looking back at those legs as you pike it up. This is it right here, you guys. We've got 10 seconds left. My body is shaking. I hope yours is too. Let's go for your last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that last one in, and you guys are all done with your day 1 challenge. Thanks for joining me for some Shamrockin' fun today.